that better? There we go. Hey guys, today we're talking about a camera with no mic input. How can we get better audio? What are the ways? What are the tips? What are the tricks? Let's get into this and get some better audio going. Now, you have no input on your camera and you want to use an external microphone. What do? The solution? Go out and buy a new camera that has a mic input. Boom. That's it. We're done. If you're new to the channel, please...
Wait. No, you're not
What?
done. There's still lots more to talk about.
All
Come
right.
on, get into all the details.
Yeah, no, okay. I guess we're not done, so let's get into it. But that is one way. If you can afford it, go out buy a new camera that's updated and it has a mic input. If that's not the case, then this video is for you, and we're going to show you different ways of connecting and doing things to get better audio. One being a smartphone. So I have my camera over there, but I need some better audio. Well, what happens if I kind of pull this below me and do more of a talking head and use this? No, nothing connected, just as this is, and let's see what the audio is like. Now, the best piece of advice I can give you, the closer you get to the microphone, the better the audio will sound. So we're going to do a little test with the iPhone 11 here, and I will put it close and I'll put it far away from me. So let me just fire this bad boy up on there on video, and I'll set that over there. I'm gonna back up. Now you're listening to the audio from my iPhone 11 with me at a distance from it. Now let's get closer to it and see if the audio actually improves. Now wheel myself back in here and move this over. How is the audio now? This audio you're listening to is coming from the iPhone 11. Much improved compared to when I was further away. Another trick, make sure you're in a nice quiet area in order to do your recording. If you're trying to do a voiceover and you only have a cell phone and your room is echoey, go in your clothes closet. All those extra clothes will really dampen it down and you'll get some really crisp, clean, pure audio from it. So that's a good point right there. But close to it, and you just saw, I use my cell phone. We will discuss at the end how we deal with these separate audio files to our video. We're just going to look at right now different ways of doing it. So let me just turn that off since it is not needed now. Now, what other ways can we improve our audio? Now, if you're using a DSLR or mirrorless camera, and for some reason you've got no mic input, then I would suggest to you to use a wide-angled lens and get it close. Get it as close to you as you possibly can. Again, it'll improve your audio, but you're being close, wide-angled lens, DSLR, even your cell phone, if you can get in closer, you can improve your audio. Now, what other ways can we do it? Well, as you saw me peeking down here, this is how I'm recording the audio right now. This is an external audio recorder. There's many different makes and models out there. This is the Zoom H1N, and it is connected to a shotgun style microphone right up here. I don't know if you can see that. There it is, just peeking into camera there. So again, I've got it close to me and it's being recorded externally. Now the nice thing with this type external audio recorder, it has an input right here. I can connect a set of headphones to it so I can listen to the audio back to make sure that my audio is good and I'm having no issues with it. That is really handy to have with it. Now, another way that we can do our audio, again, we come back to the smartphone. I'm just showing you budget ways and different ways that you can connect and get better audio. We've got our smartphone yet again. I will put a link to a video down below that's using connectors like this to the smartphone and using a external microphone connected to all this and using it for voiceovers just for such an occasion. But if you don't even have that, don't want to do that, you can use the phone just as it is. But if you pick up a cable like this, boom, it's a splitter. It then will allow you to listen to your audio as you're playing it. So you can make sure that your audio is coming off nice and clean with your cell phone. How handy is that? That you can even have the ability on your smartphone as well. But an external audio recording device works brilliantly in order to get the best audio possible. And we can up our game even more, even if we get something like this. How about a lavalier style microphone? That's another option of a microphone style that you can use to connect to the smartphone. You can connect it to the Zoom or any other audio recording devices. So there's another option for you. And this can be hidden, it can be clipped, you can do whatever you like with it. You can even hang it from above to get better audio. So another audio solution there. But what we're going to do now is we're going to do a bit of an audio testing on this, because this is what it's all about, is audio and getting the best we can. What you're listening to right now is the audio coming off the Sony ZV-1. How does it sound? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Now, let's listen to the audio coming from the Zoom H1N and a shotgun microphone overhead. How does this sound? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. That's the audio from there. Now, let's try the audio from my smartphone and see how the iPhone 11 sounds. Just start that. This is the audio from the iPhone 11. How does it sound? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. There, you've heard the audio from the Sony ZV-1, from the Zoom H1 connected to a shotgun style microphone, and just the iPhone 11 with no mic attached. How does that sound? Let me shut that one off. You can see we've got a world of different options, and we're not even done yet. It gets even better. All right, let's look at another style microphone. How about something like this? Now, I personally don't use this one, but it's the type that we're looking at for this. And look at the connection end. That's different. It's USB. Poop. Yes, USB. I can connect this to the computer to do voiceovers. Fantastic. Now, you can also, I'm going to bring it back again, the iPhone or an Android. Connect it to a USB. How? With an adapter? Poop, like that. Apple Store sells it. It's not that expensive. It's 20, 30 bucks maybe, but it'll allow you to connect a USB microphone to your iPhone. So it gives you another option. So if you need a microphone for your computer work and you wanted one for voiceovers, then this might be an option for you. With that cable, you can connect to your phone or you can connect to the computer, which is very handy. So that's another option for you to up your game for audio. And there's so many different makes and models of this. Just check Amazon. Check your camera stores. There is tons and tons, from low end like this to the really expensive pro stuff. But it's just another option for you for a microphone. Let's just get this USB microphone out of the way. As I say, there's lots of ways you can do audio to up your game. And we're doing it right now. Do you see it? Can you hear it? This is what's going on. I'm using a lav mic hidden underneath my shirt. And no, I'm not recording into the Zoom H1. And I'm not recording in any other device other than my cell phone. Once again, I'm using. So it shows the versatility. And this is that little connection where I said I'll put the video down below. This is what I did in a lot of my earlier videos. The audio sounds pretty good. This one's being recorded through a Sony lav mic versus the Boya. But this audio you're listening to right now is coming from my cell phone. Tons of ways of doing it. Let me just turn that off. Now we're back to the overhead mic. Let's just get this microphone out and boom, I just put a little bit of tape on to hold it underneath. A couple of chest hairs short again, but that works brilliantly. All right, now we have a video file, we have an audio file. How do we get them together? That's easy. We have to do it in post and we need to do it in a video editor. Now there are free editors and there are expensive editors, beginner all the way to pro. Pick your poison. Now, the important thing is that both files get imported and you sync them. There's an automatic sync button. Brilliant. But what ends if you've got a program that has no sync capabilities, but it'll edit video for you? Well, here's a trick. Before, just as you're starting your video, do this. Do those two claps. Why? It'll create two spikes on your audio file. You can actually manually line them up. I mean, look at here. You can see the spikes and you can line them. You can move it and line it up manually. Yes, it's tricky. Yes, it's a little finicky, but you can do it. If you're
video editor has the capability. It just makes it a little easier for the program to catch those spikes and use it to line it up. So that's a little tip and trick for you there, is to do a couple of claps when you start your video so you've got a reference in case you need it. But that's it for this one. You saw there's lots of options available to you if you have no mic input and you can't afford to upgrade your camera. This will keep you going for longer and your audio will dramatically be improved. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you're aware when I post new awesome videos like this. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. So, until the next time.